What a coward. Under Meghan's control, Yellow Belly Harry bound to break off the link with Usain Bolt. Once upon a time, Prince Harry had a whole raft of famous friends with whom he'd go partying. While that might still be the case to some extent, for all we know, he and Oprah kicked up their heels after the cameras stopped rolling on that infamous tell-all interview last spring. Some of his old running mates, however, appear to have been dropped from his royal roster. Usain Bolt claimed that he has lost touch with Prince Harry, who is about married life now, and admitted that they haven't talked in a while. The Olympic legend was once a close pal of Harry when he was a bachelor and they would socialize together, but it appears as though the prince has moved on with his life. The pair became friends in 2012 during Harry's Caribbean tour, after the cheeky prince beat Bolt in a sprint race by jumping the start gun. Since moving to the US with Meghan Markle, Harry appears to have changed his network of friends, and several people including celebrities have felt ignored. Bolt said that he was on such good terms with Harry that he offered to help arrange his stag do, it is reported. Among those prominent pals, Harry no longer has time for his Usain Bolt, the world's fastest man. While the two were apparently tight before Harry got hitched, once the prince got serious about his wife-to-be, all of a sudden, his priorities underwent a drastic shift. Faster than Bolt can run the 100-meter dash, his old friend Harry had disappeared out of the Olympian's life. So how does it feel to be ghosted by a princely pal? While Bolt, speaking with The Sun, remained polite when discussing his former friend, it's obvious he's not too thrilled about the royal snub. Usain Bolt and Harry were once pretty tight, it seems, so much so that Bolt had plans to throw a 3-night bash for the prince's bachelor party, or stag do, as they say in British English. The Bolt saying at the time, "I'm thinking about having 3. My idea is to have one in Kingston, Jamaica, Bolt's homeland, one in Vegas and one in London." He went on to say, "I know it's a lot to ask, but these are his last nights of freedom. This tri-country shindig never came to pass, so no need to go googling paparazzi pics." While Bolt himself has settled down to some extent, as he's now a father himself, 3 kids all under the age of 2, he still seems a bit put out, or at least disappointed, at having been cut out of his former friend's life. As he explained, he hasn't heard a peep out of Harry in years. "I think he got really serious, really quickly," says Bolt, adding, "he is about married life now and has left that life of hanging out with friends." Although the ball is in Harry's court now, Bolt makes it clear that any coldness existing between him and the prince is not of his making. "I haven't talked to him in a while," he admits, but says, "I still would like to keep in contact." "No, I didn't," Bolt said, when asked if he did in the end help organize the stag do. "I think he got really serious, really quickly. He is about married life and good for it now, so has left that life behind now. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I still would like to keep in contact." Pals dating back to his days at Ludgrove School Primary have felt they have been cut off from the prince since he left the UK, and also friends he made in the army. It was only 4 years ago that Bolt said he wanted to give Harry 3 stag do's in 3 locations before he married Meghan. Determined to give him a triple send-off to remember, Bolt's planned to have one in Kingston, one in Vegas and one in London. He even joked at the time, "I know it's a lot to ask, but these are his last nights of freedom. I will personally call Meghan and take responsibility for getting him home safely after each." Usain met Meghan that March, at the wedding of 33-year-old Harry's friend Tom Skippy Inskip and Lara Hayes Young. But critics have said that Harry has changed his circle of friends since moving to the US and is hanging out more with Hollywood celebrity friends. News that he is to publish an autobiography next year and promised to reveal experiences from his past, including adventures and life lessons, has also worried pals from his past who fear he may reveal embarrassing stories.